those days we didn't even speak directly, me and him. It was just his opinion. And he recognized that later that he thought he thought he's away for a couple of days, only maybe a week, and comes back. And if something urgent comes, there must be somebody in the office to pick his mail and answer his calls. And that is why she authorized Madame Gauzy to be that person as a chief of staff and helper to him, not prime minister on his place. That is the clear background of this message. I tell you this with true honesty. So nobody believed that this can lead to this kind of situation, that the person self goes and forms new government. And also, I am seeing a couple of messages here when people post here that are kind of negative messages, and I love criticism, since that is what we lawyers do. We answer to criticism. And that what I may say a couple of few words that I have followed this Biafra issue since I was a little kid. My grandmother introduced me to this Biafran issue 1969 and 1970 when I was born. And since that time I have followed the situation, and that was just a pure miracle that later on me and Simon met, and this Biafra agenda started to live in our hearts. And since then I have visited Iboland 6 times, driven car in Nigeria, lived there in village, eating village food and making food for Christmas to people. I know and read plenty of Biafran history. So now I know something about Biafra, and my hands and feet are in the red soil of Iboland. So if people criticize me that I do some business here or something, let me tell you, this is from my heart, and I even jeopardize somehow myself to take a stand in this issue. But I don't mind, and I am ready to go as far it takes, because this situation now is wrong. What is happening now is wrong. Madame Gauzy should not continue this, what she's doing, and give space and help, actually, to Mr. Oge to get this heavy burden handled with. And third thing, people here ask plenty why Simon don't speak directly, that they will only listen when he speaks. Let me tell you, dear friends, that is not possible. He cannot make outside calls from that prison and WhatsApp calls like almost nothing. He can only call me internally and his lawyer internally, and that is why I am there existing, that I go there, write down his every word and deliver his messages, because the prison self don't let him call WhatsApps and foreign numbers for that matter, even though his communication is not restricted anymore. So it is just not possible he can now speak directly to Biafran people. That is why I am there doing this job. And next Friday, I'm going there again for the whole day to ask his mind and continue being his message deliverer. And I believe I can have some justification. Not that I am a lawyer, but I have been married with that person for 7 good years and taking care of his son since the day the son was born. So I have some capacity to deliver his messages. That is my message I want to deliver, brother.
Omo, you know get wetin person no go see for this Biafran struggle. Ha, Jesus. Well, I've been thinking maybe very soon when we have all gone back to our land, I will sit down and write a book about all this mess we passed through during this period of this struggle. Honestly. Now, yesterday evening, a woman made a video and posted on the internet space saying that Simon Ekpa has given her a message to pass to Biafrans. And what is the message? She said that Simon Ekpa is not happy with the cabinet that Mrs. Ngozi Arabeze has formed. That Simon Ekpa is only happy with the cabinet that Oge Nkere is running, because it is that cabinet that Simon Ekpa formed when he was not being detained. And therefore, she is telling Mrs. Ngozi Arabeze to, stop the cabinet that she's running and join hands with Oge Nkere to form a better Biafran cabinet or a Biafran government. I watched this video, I say, eh? Well, first of all, I went into research. When I saw the video, I said, okay, let me know who is this woman.
First thing first, when these guys were still married, that is to say, when this Marianne, Sakajarvi and Simon Ekpa were still couples and married, they created together, they formed a company known as Sakajarvi Ekpa OY. Well, showing right now on your screen is a screenshot we managed to take from that company before it was deleted couple of hours back. Well, showing right now on your screen is this exact picture and screenshot. As you can see, It's written Sakajavi Ekpa OY, which it's a law firm situated in a region called Päijät-Häme. Well, this Päijät-Häme happens to be one of the biggest regions in Finland with a population of over 200,000 people. This Päijät-Häme has Lahti as its capital city. So why is this even important? Like I said, this company was created by Marianne, the ex-wife of Simon, and Ekpa himself back in the day. Yes. So showing right now on your screen was the address of this company, because something interesting has happened already to this particular address. So this law firm was located in Päijät-Häme in Lahti, to be precise, which was situated on the 3rd floor. Well, something interesting has happened to this company. As we speak, Marianne, the ex-wife of Simon, already have moved on. Like we all know, she has moved on with her life, with her business and every other thing within, and she converted this company owned by both Simon and herself to her private corporate firm. We're showing right now on your screen is a screenshot taken from the website of the current law firm owned by Marianne. As you can see, she was enlisted as a lawyer domiciled in that particular business or enterprise, and she has someone who has filled up the space or the spot of Simon in that business. This man is known as Kauri Kahu, who happens to be office manager. So moving on swiftly, she changed the name from Sakajavi Ekpa OY to something very, very new. Well, shown right now on your screen is the new name of this corporate firm and office. It's known as Law Office Sakajavi OY. She has removed the name Ekpa from this establishment. On the other hand, Simon Ekpa, being an Igbo man, when he lost all of his assets in that business due to being divorced, he lost most of his assets in that business, and he created his own law firm or a legal enterprise known as Ekpa and Co. OY. Yes. When you go to his Twitter handle, definitely you still find this Ekpa and Co. OY as one of his businesses and the legal firm he owns and operates in Finland. But then something interesting is happening behind the scenes. The moment this lady came out to say that Simon Ekpa never had a certification in law or never had a legal document to operate in a law firm in Finland, it feels like the Finnish authorities took down that enterprise. Well, how did we know? Well, shown right now on your screen is the official website of Simon Ekpa's business. But then when you go to this website to find more info or get more information about this establishment, you stumble on this message or this post showing right now on your screen, where it states web hosting for domain with the website is no longer available at this point in time. It's very possible that Simon Ekpa took this whole website down by himself, or it was forced down by the Finnish authorities and the Finnish government. But then that is not even all. When you go to the official Wikipedia page of Simon, and when you scroll down to his spouses or wives, you still find the name Marianne Sakajavi enlisted in his profile. But then Wikipedia gave this whole info or details a time frame, 2007 up until 2015. This simply means that Simon Ekpa married this lady, Marianne Sakajavi, 2007, and they got divorced, or they were divorced by 2015. Well, what do we know about this lady? What is she up to in this point in time? Well, let's take a trip to our Instagram page to see what we can find. Showing right now on your screen is this particular page, Instagram page of this lady. As you can see, she has no picture of herself. She only posts pictures from restaurants, some artworks, and all of those good stuff, and even food, as the case may be. She has chosen to stay private and not put herself on any social media platform or online in this particular point in time. But interestingly, it feels like this woman is married already. Well, showing right now on your screen is her current name, which is Marianne Sakajavi Katonin. It feels like this woman is married, but then we have to dig deep and see if we can find a picture of her husband and every other thing within. Showing right now on your screen is a picture we believe is the lady Marianne Sakajavi together with her husband seated very closely, and this picture was taken in line with their business or legal enterprise. Interestingly, while making this video, we also stumbled on an archived document and archived videos and pictures posted by Ekpa and the wife a couple of years back. Well, showing right now on your screen is a video taken, and this was in celebration of one of their son's birthday. As you can see, we have Marianne dressed in a Finnish cultural attire, or probably an African attire, and we have Simon Ekpa dressed in the popular Ishiago outfit, well known in southeastern parts of Nigeria. This was the last video of these couples together, because we searched every corners of the web and internet to see if we can find any video of these guys together. But this happens to be the very last video I've seen on the internet. We're moving on swiftly. This woman happens to be a very popular figure in Finland. Yes, because when you search her name on the internet, you'll find various documents and files and news press releases and briefings regarding her. She happens to be a very popular figure in Finland who is well known in the field of law. So she came out recently, just in case you haven't seen that video we made, she came out recently to tell the whole wide world that Simon Ekpa operated under her law firm back in the day, but this guy never had a true certification or a legal document to enable him work in that country. And why is she saying this now that this man is in prison, or now that this man is in the custody of the Finnish authorities? What is the aim and the motives behind these comments? Well, nobody knows for sure. Well, it is very possible that she made that comment to detach herself from every other thing that will happen in the future.
All right. So what do you think? Just drop your comment on the comment section, all right? And please wait for my next video where I will, expose more about her and some of the things that she said, all right? Thank you and God bless you.